Center for the Veteran-Owned Business Network.
Awesome.
We
Thank
got
you.
it out. It took me 3 months to really get that mouthful out without stumbling. Yeah. One quick announcement. Next Thursday is, what is next Thursday?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
It's Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's because I'm having it early.
Oh.
Yeah, my son-in-law has to work, so we're having it early. That's
okay.
Right.
So next week is Thanksgiving on Thursday.
Yes.
So no podcast.
Oh.
Sorry, but me and Eric, we're gonna go home. We're gonna have turkey. I don't know. Are we gonna have turkey, Eric?
Some might eat their turkey. Some might drink their turkey.
Oh,
I'm
no.
just kidding. As long as everybody has a good Thanksgiving amongst family and friends.
Yes.
And what else was I paid to say? And also, enjoy football.
Oh yeah, football's on Thursday. I don't know if my wife's gonna let me watch football on Thanksgiving. You know, that we'll have family over, probably playing games. But anyway, obviously, wonderful American holiday tradition, which we're gonna honor and be with our families that day. You know, so we are not gonna be here next week for the podcast, and we'll pick it back up the week after. And,
I have something to say about that too, though.
Okay.
If you're lonely on Thanksgiving, go find someone else who's lonely.
Yes.
And invite them over.
Yeah.
There's no reason for anyone to be lonely.
Yeah. And let people know.
Yes.
You know, because honestly, people don't know. Like, you know, at our home, it's just our immediate family that's going to be there. If we knew somebody, you know, we've done it in the past. Hey, invite them over for Thanksgiving. I know they do that with the soldiers on base. I saw where they put out notices where you can invite a single soldier, you know, that's away from home, that maybe not stuck here for some reason.
Right.
And have them over for Thanksgiving. Good point.
Yes.
Good point. If you know somebody like that, reach out. And if you suspect that they're, you know, say, hey, what are you doing on Thanksgiving? And then if they say, oh, nothing, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, good idea.
And we all have a gift to give.
Yeah.
Like my painting.
Yes, we're gonna. Oh, she's ready. She's like, when are you gonna introduce me? This show's about me.
No, we all have a gift to give, and we need to find someone to give it, because that is how we get fulfilled.
Yes. So here, well, let me introduce our guest this week. Thank you for coming. This is Lori Ann. You can't forget the Ann. That's very important. She pointed that. Lori Ann Carlisle. Got it right there. And the name of the business is
Paintings and Workshops by Lori Ann. You can find me on Facebook.
That's why you got to have the Ann in there, by Lori Ann.
Yes.
So don't forget that.
Yes.
Paintings
and Workshops by Lori Ann.
And I got questions about this.
Oh, good.
But, well, first you are a veteran.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
I went in the Air Force in 1985, and my dad was in the Army, so I'm from here. Since 1974, we lived here when my dad was in the Army.
Since 74?
74.
So you're an old timer here.
Yeah, I lived on Bonnie Blink.
Wow.
Really
okay.
Neat. So I have childhood memories. Every time I go in the canyon up there, I feel young again. But anyway, so my dad was in the Army. He retired here. And then in 1985, I thought, well, I can't make a living here, so I better do something. So I went in the Air Force. So I was in the Air Force for 11 years. I was a parachute rigger. Yeah.
Oh, really?
But I couldn't do that on the outside, though.
No jobs on the outside for that.
No.
But an important job. I was in the 82nd Airborne. So the riggers, I don't know if it's the same in the Air Force, but we used to go help the riggers sometimes. And they have to jump with a chute that they packed. Did you have to do that?
No, but I went up in the plane with all of them. And, you know, they put me on the plane first. It was a small plane. And they put me on the plane first. We had to spread our legs. And the next guy came in and sat down. Spread their legs. Next guy came in and sat down. I was in the very back. It was very claustrophobic. So, but I had to wait for everyone to jump out before I could hang over and watch the last guy jump out.
Oh, you didn't jump?
No, but I got to watch him.
Okay.
Yeah,
because the rule in the 82nd was if you are packing the chutes and you have it in your idea that one of those is the one you're going to jump with, you're going to make sure everyone, and because they had to put their name on it. Like, you know,
there's a book you have to sign. Yes.
Yeah. So, because you don't want to have it malfunction when that thing opens. So very important job, a rigger. Very important job.
I actually learned lots of different things to do in the Air Force, because all these additional duties you can choose and volunteer for. So I learned so much while I was in the Air Force. So it was really good to me.
11 years.
11
You
years.
just didn't want to finish and retire, huh? No.
Well, can I be honest?
Yes, you can be honest. It's an honest show. We're honest here.
Well, I actually started my relationship with God when I was in the Air Force. My daughter had a large hole in her heart when I had her, so I started looking for God, and then my life changed. I was no longer like most of them in the Air Force.
Okay.
And so I started getting treated different. And actually at Norton Air Force Base, I was treated really well. And then I went to Luke Air Force Base and things changed.
Really?
Yes, I really got discriminated against for not only my sex, but religion.
And that's sad because that still happens today.
Yes.
I have to say, I still work on post. I still hear things from sergeants that work around me, and with all the effort that they've made, it's still there.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So no place for that in any environment.
No, in any
And
environment.
especially not the military. So, well, yeah.
But
Enough
it was
said.
good to me.
I'm
It
on
was good
another.
to me.
I better
Yes.
not get on another soapbox there,
Yeah.
right? We did that last week, and no, I gotta. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. We're avoiding the soapboxes. Okay. So you got out of the military, started a new life. How did you get into the painting business?
Well, I have to back up just a little bit if I can.
You can.
Well, I came back here because my mom was sick. So I came back here with my daughter to help my mom. And this little old man asked me if I would clean his house. I've never done that ever before in my life. And in 1998, I started cleaning his house. And then I've been cleaning houses over 20 years. So
It's a business.
It's a business.
A cleaning-
I've had my own cleaning business here over 20 years. Who knew? I never knew I could make a living here. But it's been really good to me also, and I still clean houses. But my life has taken a little U-turn, which I'm glad because of my age. I don't want to clean houses when I'm 80.
I don't want to clean houses anytime, even when I
Well.
was 20. No.
So anyway, my daughter had brought me to a paint party on post.
Uh-huh.
And that was only 3 years ago. And it was my first paint party I've ever been to. Never even knew I could paint anything. And so I went to a paint party on post, and shortly thereafter, I was mopping one of my customers' houses. And he was home with a broken ankle, and he was talking to me while I was mopping, and there I went. I slipped.
Ooh.
And you really do see stars when you break something. I saw stars, but I broke my ankle, and
Ouch.
yes, I broke my ankle, and so I couldn't do housekeeping anymore until I was healing. So I thought, well, I'm just going to keep painting. I can paint a flower. And so I kept painting and painting and painting, and now 3 years later, I'm making money
Doing paint parties.
doing paint parties.
And you're out of the cleaning business.
No,
Oh, you're not.
I still clean.
You still clean.
Yes,
I
still
thought the
clean.
whole idea was to quit cleaning.
Well,
but you said, yeah, but the money.
I'm not 80.
Yeah, you're not
I'm
80
gonna-
yet.
I'm gonna
yeah,
wait.
No, you're definitely not 80. You don't even look anywhere near 80,
Well,
lady.
thank
So, yeah.
So yes, I still do cleaning. I
Okay.
still do housekeeping. So if anyone wants to look me up for that,
What's the name of that business?
that's Call Me Clean.
Call Me Clean.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's the same phone number for both businesses if and when you get my phone number on here.
So here we have a veteran business owner that multiple businesses, not just one, but two right now. You're not going to start a third, are you? No, you never. Oh,
You
here she
never
goes.
know.
You never know. So yeah, and actually, clean. Yeah, I could see where they're cleaning because years and years and years ago, I used to manage apartments and I made a lot of extra money cleaning.
Yes, that's how I started cleaning apartments.
Yeah, cleaning apartments,
Yeah.
carpets, painting.
Yes.
And I actually made good money doing that
Mhm.
back a long time ago. In my 20s, that was a long time ago.
It's hard work.
It was hard work. I don't know if I'd want to do it now.
Right.
Definitely, but this okay. So cleaning, we definitely want to emphasize that she's got a cleaning business. So
Mhm.
and which is great because actually in this town there's a lot of elderly people retired.
Yes.
I could
Mhm.
see where a lot of them need help with their house cleaning.
I was actually
know?
in your candy shop, Ruby's Divine Chocolates, when I was talking to your wife, and I met one of your customers, and we just got to talking, and now I clean his house.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
You got a customer from our
Yes,
customer. Wow.
yes. While I
That's,
was
now
in
that's
your shop-
networking.
It is.
That's networking
Yes.
without even trying.
It
So-
was wonderful.
and that's how you found out about us. Was from my wife, right?
Oh, let's see. Why did I go in there? Oh,
You found out about the network.
I was trying to network. I was going to different businesses and talking to people to see where I can have a venue for a paint party. And that's how I met your wife. And then I've also been to your event that you had at your candy shop, which was wonderful, which was also good for me also because I gave a free paint party away
Right.
at your event. So that was wonderful. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all about networking, and
Yeah.
I appreciate what you're doing right now.
No,
Also.
it's I mean, a lot of people are struggling now. I just saw, and I know they're a veteran-owned business. They haven't joined our network, but on Facebook, the new Pricklies, and they,
Prickly's Cafe.
yeah, and they just said we need help. We're not, we're gonna have to close your doors if we don't get more business. I mean, small businesses are today are struggling so bad that even with all the best efforts and all the best intentions, it's very, very difficult. And and to be honest, it's a lot of places you're going to see them close the door. And this is what we're doing. We're trying to help each other, support, because it's not just about your business, but what can you do to help somebody else?
Right.
And even if you fail, maybe you've done something to help somebody else succeed. And
well, that's what I would
we're
like to.
trying.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I would like to kind of bounce off of what you just said. Is that's helps both of us when I go looking for a venue
Mhm.
to have a paint party, and that is exactly what I tell them. This is good for me and you.
Right.
I have about 100 followers right now, and I can bring my people, and you can share your people, and
Right.
we share each
Yeah.
other's customers and clients, and it's
And
cool.
you have an event with another member of our network coming up.
Yes, Doc's Watering Hole.
Doc's
I'm
Watering
so
Hole.
excited.
They keep coming up, don't they? Because
Let me
they're
show
doing
you.
a lot in this town. Doc's Watering Hole has been.
Are you
Okay.
ready?
Yep, we're gonna
This
start.
is going to be at Doc's Watering Hole, January. Let me make sure. January 14th, from 1 to 4.
Okay, January 14th.
From 1
And
to 4.
now, how's this work? Do they have to sign up?
Yes, I'm going to advertise. I'm actually going to put an event online, and I usually have them call my phone number and to register with me, so I know everything that's going on,
Okay.
so I can keep track of how many people come.
Can they register at Doc's?
I'm going to say no,
Oh,
because otherwise they're going to have to keep me posted.
okay. So if they
Um,
were to go to Doc's would refer them to you and say probably, hey, call her directly and register. That's a good question.
It is a very
Because
good question.
people out there
because-
might be thinking this. That's
yes,
why I'm asking.
because
it.
it's not going to be just people who are going into Doc's Watering Hole that see the advertisement. I also reach out to my
Mhm.
clientele, my people who like paint parties, and so it's going to be a combination of who goes in there,
Okay.
their watering hole, and who goes to my paint parties, and whoever else wants to join.
Well, let's get the contact information now or soon if we can. If you're interested in this paint party coming up in January, or I'm sure there's plenty more opportunity for
Yes.
paint parties before that, contact you at
520-508-3713.
Did you get that, Eric?
520-508-3713.
Correct.
Okay, so we're gonna post that here shortly and call.
And
Yeah, booked okay. So and again, that's a great example because we did a chocolate wine pairing with Doc's. So that's two businesses trying to help each other. Now,
Yeah.
now you're doing something there with Doc. That's what this network's all about.
love it.
Trying to
Love it.
help each other
Mhm.
to stay in business.
Yes.
I mean,
I love
you
it.
just-
And we have so much fun too when we get together, don't we?
yeah, we do.
It's all
We do.
So much fun.
We do have fun.
Yes.
Okay, so there we go. Thank you, Eric. We got to post it up there for Lorianne and at Doc's Watering Hole in January. Of course, December would be a great time to have a a party, get together for a painting party too. So I'm going to ask you a little bit more
Okay.
about your actual parties, because I'm not 100% sure how it works. So I want to know, and I'm sure people out there are probably thinking the same thing I am, is, well, what exactly do you do at the party? So if you can maybe kind of,
Okay. Well,
and you got
first,
paintings to show with that.
this is coming up.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't
Oh,
that
that's pretty.
pretty?
That is pretty.
This is coming up 2 times in December.
Yeah, I can hold it. I can
Okay.
hold it for you.
It's
I
coming
want to
up
hold it.
2 times in December.
Yeah.
It will be December 17th and December 20th. And December 20th is really almost booked with that one. It's almost booked. But we need December 17th. We still have openings. That's going to be it's a Mountain View RV Park in Huachuca City. And it's going to be from 2 to 5. on
So when you
December
say this
17th.
is coming up, this particular painting.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm getting a picture. So at your painting parties,
I'm going to teach
you do
yes,
one particular picture.
one painting we do together.
Ah, okay. See, I didn't know that. I thought everybody was
Oh.
just going to paint whatever they felt like
Oh,
it.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
So I first have to have something that I have to come up with something that people would want to paint.
Right.
And so I came up with this one for December, and I have to paint it at home, and I have to make it easy enough for everyone to paint.
So you paint this yourself.
Yes.
So first of all, you're a good artist.
Thank you.
Okay, so you paint yourself, and then you go to your paint party and teach everybody else how to paint
How
the
to paint
same
it.
thing. Oh,
Yes.
now I understand.
Well, what's so fun about it, Robert, is everyone has their own unique styles. I really don't want them to paint it exactly like mine. Even I can't paint it exactly like
Right.
I did.
Right.
So I love to see everyone's unique styles, and they'll add something to it or not put something in it. So I just like everyone's
Okay.
creativity. So
That
fun.
is a great painting. I really like that.
Thank you.
It shows up really nice on camera.
Yeah.
And so that is a perfect thing to do in December.
Well, I've got another one for December.
Another one for December.
This is December 3rd, actually.
Oh,
This
okay.
one's
Oh,
coming
that's
up
right.
very
I like
soon.
the red truck too.
Everyone likes the red truck. This one's really fun because people will put dogs in the window. They'll put a dog in the back, or maybe they'll put some snow coming down. Maybe someone dropped their mittens and stuff on the ground. You know, it's so fun. And maybe the men usually like to change the truck color. And,
No. Okay. Can I tell you my red truck story?
Oh, yeah.
It has nothing to do with your business.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
So my dad passed away a number of years ago, like 2010, I think it was. And so we went to the home, and we're going through his stuff. My older brother was there, and we were in the closet. My mom said, "Go, dad has some stuff in the closet, you know." So there was 2 things in there. My dad had a note. One was an old rifle, and then in a box was an old red truck. And there was a note in the truck, and it was a solid metal truck from the Depression era.
Wow.
And in the note, it said that my grandfather had worked an entire month to buy that red truck for my dad for Christmas.
Wow.
An entire month to buy that. And he kept it all those years. So
That's really
it's now in
neat.
my closet.
I'm so glad.
I took the truck. I told my brother, "You can have the gun. I want the
Oh.
red truck." So when I see that red truck, I'm
Yes.
sorry, it's special to me. It looks so much like it.
You got to come to my party.
I got the red truck. I like this one too, though.
Well, this is a real favorite. You can find this little red truck in Hobby Lobby all over the place with all different things in the back. That's why it's a favorite, because it's very
Yeah.
popular right now. But
You
that's
could
just,
do a lot with that.
Yeah.
So if they want to do some variation, they could throw a present in the back or something, else. So this is okay. Now I understand. I see. I didn't even understand how it works.
Yeah.
So you do a painting for a party, a particular party. Then the guests that show up, you teach them how to paint
Right.
that picture
That
only.
particular painting only.
And then they can do their own little variation, but
Yeah.
at least they have your guidance on,
Right.
and I guess you probably share with the color scheme and then the strokes and kind of give them an idea. Okay, this is what we're going to do.
I do teach them lots of different techniques with brushes and composition and shading and blending. They learn a lot in my paint parties.
Okay.
paint.
to learn how to put some depth in the picture.
Yeah, so
Because
it's
you
not
look at this
flat.
one, and even on camera, you got the depth, especially with the roof
Right.
and the snow. You see, there's depth in that.
Right.
You know,
There is a
it's
skill
almost
to
like
that.
you think you're going to touch it and it's
Yes.
going to bump out. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. So even somebody like me that has no talent,
I can help you leave with a very nice painting.
I can do it.
Yes.
Okay.
I have to show you one that we just did.
All right. Okay, so you got more.
So this is
So we have to
December.
put these away.
Yes.
Okay, one last look because they're beautiful. I
Yes.
like them a lot. They're very
December
Christmassy.
3rd for the truck.
Okay, December 3rd for the truck.
That's in the mall.
Okay.
And the one we just did at the Mountain View RV Park.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
You know, those kind of paintings, those are the ones where you sit down and you kind of dream.
Yeah.
And you fantasize about, oh, what if I lived out there in a peaceful
Yeah.
in a
I
peaceful world
Yeah.
with a little cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was 11 people at that party that we had just the other day, and they all went home with a very nice painting.
Nice.
It wasn't exactly like mine, but they all look beautiful.
And that's
very
something
nice.
they take home that they did
Yeah.
that, you know, they're probably going to keep forever.
Yes. Well, they're learning. I learned from my own paintings just by sitting and staring at them, going, I should have done this, or I should have done that, or that turned out beautiful. You know, they are all keep learning. Each time they come to my parties, their paintings get better and better.
And it's also a great gift because I have
Yes.
a couple painting my oldest son, or my second oldest son from my first marriage. He lives in Oklahoma right now. Works at but he did some paintings in the past when he was younger, and he gave them to me. And those kind of paintings mean 10 times more than if I went and bought
Yes.
a well-known painting from a store. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It could be, they mean more to me than if I had a Kincaid or
Right.
something, because it was my son that painted it.
Yes.
And that's a great gift. He gave it to me as a gift.
You know, it's so fulfilling too, just to be able to take something that's in your mind, that you have something in your mind, maybe it's a dream or a vision or just something you really like a truck. But it's so satisfying to be able to express yourself and paint it and have it come out into real
Yes.
life and
Yep.
put it on a canvas.
Yep.
You took it from your mind, from your head, and you expressed it and brought it out in paint and put it on a canvas. That's why so many paintings are special, because someone is actually expressing who they are and what's special to them and bringing it out into this
And bringing
material
life
world.
to it, and bringing it to life.
Yes, bringing it to life.
So it's a great thing. You could either do these paintings for yourself for the holidays, or
Yes.
again, my advice, go to one of these parties, do paintings, and give it as a gift to a family member that would really cherish it and
Right.
say, look, I painted this for you.
Yes.
This is my painting to you.
Yes.
And they will keep that painting, I'm willing to bet, for their life.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So it'd be a great gift idea. Something unique, something not going down to the typical store buying, you know, the typical thing, you know. I'm just making suggestions here.
Right.
Make
This was for
that one's
the
for
fall harvest. This
the
was
fall.
at your event.
That
at your
was at our
store.
yep.
So this was a big hit. I had several paint parties with this one. Everybody liked that. It's so colorful.
Yep. I like the colors in that.
You know, I did this one for, I did this one at Jay's Kitchen. You know,
Yep.
the Filipino food.
Yep.
And
That's nice. They're all nice.
yes, Joyce let us have a paint party there. With
That
this
one, did you realize? I don't know if you did it on purpose.
We did it for veterans. For
Oh, so you
yes,
did.
we did.
So it's got the because you don't see it right away. You don't see it right away.
Right.
And then you look at it a little bit
Yes.
more and you're like, wait a minute, the sky is a flag.
Yep, we did it for Veterans Day.
Okay.
You know, this one had like 1,700 hits on my page.
That is clever. I gotta see this. I'm gonna turn it around so I can look at it. Oh wow, that is clever. Because I don't know, me, I didn't pick up on it right away. And then
I'm glad
after
because
you,
it's supposed
I
to
know
look like
it's
that.
kind of subtle. And then you
Yeah.
look at it a little longer and you're like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
that's a flag.
You know, and I brought stencils with me to this paint party so they could put, you know, in a black silhouette, they could choose to put just one person or a lady pushing her child in a stroller. And one lady has several children, so she chose the stencil to put all the children and the mom and
Wow.
dad holding hands. So they all came out different.
Different things. This is
Mhm.
this is very clever
They
idea.
liked it.
Very clever. And I like how you did it. That's very, very, very creative.
Thank
You
you.
got a good mind.
Yay. You know, like Bob Ross. You know who Bob
Mhm.
Ross is? Yeah.
No.
He teaches
No, I
painting
don't.
on PBS. A lot of people know who Bob
Oh.
Ross is.
No.
He's cool,
Eric
has an
over there's
afro.
nodding. He knows who he is.
He's real calm.
There's Eric.
And he talks.
Just put some birds here. Some clouds, some nice little clouds over here. Yeah, I know who Bob Ross is.
Oh, is that how he does it?
and sometimes he would bring one of his little birds or squirrels on on his show just to show you how soft and gentle he is. But anyway, Bob Ross always said, now I forgot what he said.
I'm sorry. Bob Ross said something.
Oh, phooey. Well,
He'll
let's
come
move
back
on.
to you.
Yeah.
I'll remind you.
Okay.
Bob Ross. Keep saying Bob Ross. Bob Ross said something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one here is a classic.
Oh, somebody loved the flag. Who is this? Somebody responded that they.
Well, I
TC. Thank you, TC.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. That's an awesome flag.
It
Rob
was a
Ross
hit.
said something. Thank you.
Yeah, Bob Ross said something, Lorianne. I know. Oh, phooey.
Okay, now we got an Arizona picture.
Oh, this one was a hit. I did several paint parties with this one.
Uh-huh.
And I even taught from ages 7 to 17, a whole class.
That did this.
Yes. And they all did a great job.
Yeah.
And then I've had all ages from old to young.
So there's
do
hope for
great.
me.
Oh, yes. They all did a good job on this one. It's a hit. Of course, everyone likes, because especially snowbirds, they love this one.
Uh-huh.
They'd like to come and paint this one.
See, I did one painting. I cheated, though. I cheated because I don't have any talent. So I did like this color background, and then I went to Hobby Lobby and bought these little stickers of birds and stuck them on the painting. And it actually helped a lot because the birds were real pretty. So it's like I can't paint the bird, so I'm gonna go buy the stickers and put them on there.
Well, you're still expressing yourself. That's still
I was
fun.
still yes,
still
it was
fun.
still fun.
And that's something else I want to talk about, just because of
Okay.
of who we are. We're veterans.
Are we gonna get serious?
Yeah, just for a second.
Okay.
Just for a second.
We can handle that.
No, but just being focused on something fun like a painting takes your mind from anything you're maybe worried about or stressed about, or maybe even lonely. Just having something to paint like that, and even joining my paint parties. But even if you're just alone and you just want to paint, it helps you take your focus off of something you don't want to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives you something to focus on and paint or draw or sketch, even like you just said, if it's stickers, but just something like that really helps soothe the soul. It really does. Change your focus on something good.
And right there, Travis, who made that liked your painting a lot with the flag, he'll tell you the exact same thing because that's what he does with the puppet making.
Oh, that's Travis. Hi, Travis.
Yeah, Travis. So
okay.
And he talked the same way that you just did.
Yes.
Is
happy little trees.
Yeah. Doing something with your hands.
Absolutely.
And when I say doing something with your hands, I'm talking about creative. I'm not talking about doing this,
right,
a keyboard.
Stuff.
No, doing something that you can actually physically make and then look at it and go, I did that.
It's so fulfilling.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, this last 3 years, I don't know how I would be without my painting, really, because I am very passionate about my country and our freedom and all that's been going on in our world. Could have been very stressful for me. And yet I've been thriving with my painting and staying focused on something good. And it really has made a difference in my life. It's huge.
And I think we all need that.
Yes. So come to my parties.
And to focus on something positive.
Yes.
Because there's so much negativity.
Yes.
So whatever it is, a painting, it would be excellent. You got to chop it. Make paintings or make puppets. It's your choice.
Oh, yeah.
But do one of them.
Travis. Travis is the puppet guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I went to your event and he was there with all of his puppets, my grandchildren they came and they won the pumpkin contest.
Right.
But so when they won the pumpkin contest, my granddaughter won one of his whale puppets, and then they bought another one from him. But right after that, they went home And my daughter sent me a picture. They went home, set up a big table in their bedroom, put the sewing machine out there, and they made puppets.
Wow.
Is that wow?
That's crazy.
He inspired them so much.
Wow. And that's
Yes.
what you do with your paintings too.
Yes.
Oh, this one's nice. That's a good Arizona one.
This is a hit too.
Yeah.
The snowbirds love this one too.
Yeah.
Well, and anyone who lives here loves this one.
The
Trying to
color
get it in.
choice for the sky was excellent.
Yeah.
Just
This-
love that sky.
This is a real fun one.
I love that color. Yeah. Color is, I'm a big fan of color.
Yes.
I love beautiful colors. You know?
It does something to us too, though. Different
Mhm,
colors.
mhm.
Yes. Blue is supposed to be cold.
Yeah.
Green.
And believe it or not, bring that painting back up because I'm
Okay.
going to tell you right now, I'm man enough to admit that pink is one of my favorite colors.
Oh.
Purple and pink.
Why pink?
I don't know. I love pink. Now I happen to like some shades better. Like I love Santa Fe pink. That type of
okay.
yeah, and that kind of.
Mhm.
But that's
I
in
love
the
coral pink. Like this is kind of
yeah.
the coral.
I
pink.
love that color.
Yeah.
Right there.
I like pink because it's passive. It's passive. It's calm. It doesn't seem scary at all.
No, you're right.
It's real passive and makes you feel calm, like you can't hurt me.
That's why I like it because it makes me feel that way.
Yes.
You know, I do. I love that coloring.
Yes,
So-
very calm.
We're gonna get more paintings. She's got a lot of paintings down
Yes.
here, so this is fun looking at all the paintings.
So this was a hit.
Oh wow!
This one's a scary one.
That was a scary one. Yeah, that one's got a little bit of
It's got
darkness
cactus
to it.
and lightning
Yeah,
and
yeah.
thunder.
Yeah,
So dramatic, like me.
The clouds are very threatening
Yeah.
in nature.
This one was a little harder than I thought, though, only because at a paint party they love definite lines. When you don't have a certain just definite lines,
Mhm.
it's a little harder. When really it's because they want to color or paint in the lines, and this just sets you free more.
Yeah.
I just have to teach them how to be free.
Well, now you just brought up another question I have for you. So let's say I got an event coming up, and I'm like, maybe it's a birthday, maybe it's an anniversary, maybe it's
yes.
something, and I get a hold of you
Yes.
in advance,
Yes.
and I say I really want to have a paint party, but I want to have a theme.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up because I will paint something that you want.
Okay,
Yes.
that's important because I can see that being a big thing.
I look at hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures, and believe it or not, that helps my painting. So, but I also can think up things for you better too by looking at hundreds and hundreds of pictures online and photos. And
Yeah,
so I do a lot of homework, looking at pictures.
excellent.
Yes.
Because I can see that being a big thing. I'll just use a silly example, but maybe it's my daughter's birthday coming up,
Yes.
and she's big on
Absolutely.
porpoises.
Yes.
And and we want to have a paint party with a porpoise theme. You could come up with something.
I'm getting pretty
Yeah.
good at looking at a picture and painting it pretty good. I
Okay.
am. I'm getting pretty good at that. So
So you can personalize
I can.
your parties to that extent
Yes, I can. So
with enough time. They can't
Yes.
call you. Can we do that tomorrow?
exactly.
Oh yeah. Let me run home and do a painting tonight.
Right. Well, I
Yeah.
did
You got to
do.
give a little time.
I did do
planning.
Doc's watering hole painting this morning in just a couple hours. But anyway. So yes, I'm glad he brought that up because I
Excuse
do.
me.
I will come to your house. I will come to your venue, wherever you want me to go. If you want to set up the tables and have the chairs, you have the space for me to come. That's wonderful. I'll come to your
Does it
house.
get messy?
Yeah.
It does get messy.
Well-
See, she's honest. A painting. What do you expect? It's
I
gonna be
have table covers though.
You
I
got to- yeah,
always,
yeah.
I always put table covers on,
Yeah.
and always try to make sure that we don't
Yeah.
spill and things
Yeah,
like that.
we're
I
not
have
doing any
those.
body painting, so you got to keep it
No.
off your body. Just on the canvas.
Yes. So yes, just let me know in advance, and I do birthdays, anniversaries, on
Just all kinds of occasions.
any event or occasion. Let me know, and
Yeah.
I will personalize it for you.
I like this a
Absolutely.
lot. Yeah, and it's an activity that people, people need more activities nowadays. They do it's
For
just-
fun,
yeah,
yes,
for
and
fun,
and a way,
and you're socializing too.
yes,
So
making friends.
at your party, you're doing something rewarding for yourself.
Mhm.
You're doing a painting, expressing yourself,
Mhm.
creating something. You're socializing and sharing with the other people at the party, and in such a way that you're probably, I'm sure they're encouraging each other.
Absolutely.
Like, oh wow, that's really nice too what
Absolutely.
you did.
So fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I can see where it's a
And
real positive environment.
I also serve refreshments.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, he's right. We paint together, we eat together, we laugh together, we teach each other, we learn from each other. It's just a real all around.
No drinking though.
Well, now I had a sip and paint at Shady Ladies in Tombstone, and it was a blast. I gave
So
her.
you can have a little.
Oh yeah, it depends on the venue.
If it depends, yeah.
Not every place can have alcohol or wants alcohol, but it's up to them. Like Doc's Watering Hole, they serve alcohol.
Yeah.
So,
paintings might come out a little different.
Yeah, and it's not my fault, okay?
It's like, well, you tried to follow my directions, but it just, what did you just paint right there?
Well,
no,
and
I'm sure they don't drink that much.
No, there's not enough to.
Yeah.
No.
That sounds fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Lots of options then.
Yes.
This is an exciting business. I bet you're
really
having
is.
a blast.
I am.
I bet you are. And that's a wonderful thing to be able to have a business and just have fun.
Yes.
You know, have fun with it.
There's a lot of PR involved.
Yeah.
A lot of public relations and talking to people. And I talk to people everywhere I go. When I'm in Hobby Lobby, grocery stores, everywhere. If they express any interest, like they're a fun person, I'll say, hey,
Right.
you look like someone who would like my paint parties.
There you go.
And I get a lot of people like that.
Okay. Wow. Anybody other questions out there? I mean, you've given me a lot better picture because I'll be honest, I couldn't quite picture exactly how your parties went until today.
Okay.
I was like, I had this other vision in my mind that you just sat down and gave paint to people and him, okay, paint what you want and that kind of thing.
Well, I do have
but it's very different than that.
Yes, I do have quite an elaborate setup that I have to set up. It takes me about an hour and a half. And I cover all the tables with bright colored plastic cloths.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like a party. And then everyone has a pretty big easel and everyone gets a canvas. The canvas, I supply all of the materials and
the brushes,
refreshments.
the paint, everything.
Yes, everything.
So they walk in
They
ready
just walk
to go.
in ready.
Yeah.
But I do have to recommend that you wear something that you don't mind getting paint on because that acrylic paint does not come out of your clothes.
Yeah.
I do supply some aprons also, but sometimes I don't have enough.
Yeah. Wear that old shirt, the shirt that you would wear if you painted the wall in your house.
Right.
Same principle.
Right.
You know, and whenever you paint in your house, you're like, okay, where's that old shirt and pants that I don't worry about right now. It's the same thing.
But I have had 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds on up to whatever age, to old, whatever old is. And they all enjoy it. They all just have a blast.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
And they're in the same party with me, young and old.
Mhm.
And they're all just having a blast. I want to show you one of the ones that I have done a couple paint parties with. Isn't that nice?
That's nice. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's
nice.
cool. Huh?
Now that one, I'm impressed with the water.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with.
And you know
the
how I did that
too.
water? I just made a mess.
Wow.
I stood far off and splattered it like Bob Ross taught me. That's splattering.
It shows up different on there than on there.
It does.
The effect on there. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was just splattering paint. But you have to be precise where you splatter it. But
look at that. I love it.
But I've had several paint parties with that and they all did well.
Yeah, I like that.
Pretty cool, huh? Want to see what I just did for fun?
I want to keep seeing paintings.
This was supposed to be a Bob. It started out.
There's another Christmas one.
It started out as a Bob Ross theme with his old raggedy.
Did we
cabin.
ever remember what you wanted to say about Bob Ross? Yeah.
I don't know. I like Bob Ross. I know a lot of his little sayings, so I don't know what I was going to say.
You still can't remember.
No.
Okay.
But I did start out.
Move on.
I did start out with his teachings. You can watch him online. You can look up his videos and see those trees in the back. These are all Bob Ross trees.
Okay. So Kathy's asking us, where do you draw inspiration for your subjects?
I look at many, 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 many pictures and photos online. Pinterest is good. Or I join groups. Online like the Southwest group. I find lots of pictures of Arizona. And sometimes I paint a painting of a picture that they posted on there. I make sure that they're not going to mind that I'm painting their photo. But I have posted some on there before, and they end up, someone wants to buy my painting.
Okay.
And I've sold several on there.
Thank you, Isabel. Isabel loves your pictures.
Yes. Thank you, Isabel.
Thank you, and thank you for watching the podcast.
Yes.
This is a good one.
Thank you for your encouragement, everyone.
That's a nice. I want to look at this one.
Okay.
I like holding them. It's terrible. My wife would tell you I want to touch everything.
That's okay.
I'm just that kind of person. If I see something I like, I gotta pick it up.
As long as the paint's dry, you can touch it.
Yeah,
I had
that's
so
a
much,
really nice Christmas one.
yeah. I had so much fun with this one because every time I thought I was done, I was showing it on Facebook and I say, I'm done. And then I'm like, no, I'm not. I added something else.
Yeah.
I did it about 3
Oops,
times.
There we go.
So I finally said, okay, whoever can see the last thing I added, I'm going to send you a card.
That's good.
So I had about 10 people all wanted me to send them cards with this painting on
You
it.
got lots of Christmas ideas already.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
So, and I've got one more to show.
Oh, we got another question. What is the best or worst experience you had teaching a paint party? Ooh, do we want to hear the best or the worst first?
I don't know. Well,
okay. Give us
well,
I don't know which one.
I don't think this person could be watching.
Well, is this the worst? This is the worst, I take it.
It's the worst. Which
let's
isn't
hear.
that bad.
Let's
It's
hear
not
the
that
worst
bad.
first. Here we go with the worst experience.
Well, the worst is this man and wife came and he got paint on a pillow that he took from this clubhouse to sit on. It was a really nice velveteen pillow. And he got paint on it. So what he did was pick up the apron that he has on that I let him use, and he spits on it. He spits on it, trying to wipe the paint off of the pillow. And I'm going, no.
And it made it worse. It made it worse.
Yeah, it made it worse.
Yeah.
So not only was there paint on the pillow, now there was spit on it. But anyway, he tried.
But it was his doing.
Yeah.
It was his doing. So that's not bad for a worst.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. No, okay. So now let's hear the best. Your best experience. Your best.
I would have to say it was Shady Ladies Paint Party because it was my first big party. I had 20 people. And I was actually very nervous. It was my first sip and paint, and I was scared that they were going to get wild or belligerent or crazy on me. I didn't know. I just didn't know. So it was they were the best party. They were all very well-mannered, very nice. They just took off. They all painted something different. You know, it was a truck one. It was a truck. They all painted their trucks different colors. This one man painted his truck gray, and then he put kegs in the back, you know. Yeah, some of them put pigs in the back of their truck. And then they had a drone flying too. It was just so fun.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of hard to paint a pig.
I know, but she did.
Was she pretty good at it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they were just all so fun, and it was actually a paint sip and shop. Because we were in Shady Lady's store, so there was a lot involved with that party. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, so there's the best and the worst. So, yeah, what a great job.
So we have more, and here I know what I was gonna say.
Oh, Bob
Ross.
Okay, go ahead.
He says the problem is not can you paint, the problem is what will you paint.
Oh.
And it is so true. I can paint now, but the problem is always what can I paint?
Wow.
What will you like? What will you want to come to my parties to paint? Will it be easy enough for you to paint? And so all of these things I have to balance. So there is a lot involved, but I love it. And I love you. I love having new people come and new faces and new friends. We make new friends and just get to express ourselves, and you get better every time.
Yeah.
Every time you come.
This would be a great thing for organizations too, to do. Like if they're going to have a organizational meeting or something, maybe start it off with a paint party.
Yeah.
Instead of sit there in a meeting and just listen to people yak.
Yeah.
And then you could still talk and converse while you're having a paint party.
Right.
You could talk about, hey, what,
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see organizations actually doing something like this, instead of having a boring meeting.
Yeah.
Because at my age, meetings are boring. Really. I've heard them all. I've been to so many in my lifetime, and 90% of them were just talk. So have a paint party and then do your talking in between.
Right.
So if you own a business or you got a leader of an organization, when you get together, have a paint party.
Yes.
There you go.
So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm missing. I do.
You have more
them.
paintings? Have you showed me every painting?
Well,
No, you got a lot down there. You don't have to show me all of them, but you got some. What?
this is the truck we did at Shady Ladies. Look how simple.
Oh, wow. That's totally different.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
And they changed it into, I wish I could
This
show
was
you.
yours or one of your
This
other
is my paint party painting that they were supposed to be painting.
Okay.
And I helped them paint. But at Shady Ladies, they were making their trucks purple and pink and black and gray
No.
and doing all kinds of
This is
different
cute,
things.
but I'm with you. I tell you, the red truck beats
Oh,
this.
yeah,
The red
definitely.
truck beats that. I'm
Definitely.
sorry.
I know.
I'm going to just be
So
honest.
this is the spring truck.
Okay. I'm sorry, but the red truck beats that.
That's the spring truck.
Eric agrees. He's nodding. The red truck is.
This is one of the first paint parties I ever
Ooh,
had.
ooh, okay, yeah. Purple's my other favorite color. I told you. Yeah,
And that was a hit too.
that's pretty.
Yeah, it
that
really
is
shows
nice.
up nice on the wall, or
Look at that.
even on here, it shows up nice.
That
yeah.
is good. Yeah,
And everyone was able to do that one too.
I like it. You coordinate things. It's not just the painting, but it's the the coordination. How you got the sun in the corner so that you see. I don't know. It's just coordinating, and then the tree on the other side.
There is a skill, definitely.
Yeah. Where you put things.
Where you put things.
Yes,
is
is
definitely
important. If you had that
important.
sun in the middle of the painting, it wouldn't be the same.
Right.
But putting it off to the side, the mountains in the back shaded, the big tree in the front
Well,
to give it depth, the
I'm
little birds in the sky. I love this
I'm
one.
trying to find a painting that will show you what I'm talking about, but
Do you sell these?
yes.
The paintings
Well,
after
now
you're
my
done?
paint party paintings make me more money than selling my paintings, but I do have
Oh, okay.
I do have some paintings that I sell. Yes.
So people could come to you and say, "Hey, I just want a nice picture to hang on my wall."
Yeah.
I'm not interested in a party right now.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I have painted horses, and I have painted the Elvis Presley Chapel that's in
Memphis?
no,
No.
it's
Where's that
here.
at?
They rebuilt it or something
Here?
Yes, Apache Junction. It's in Apache Junction. So
Really?
I
An
took
Elvis
someone's
Presley
photo. Elvis
chapel?
Presley Chapel.
Was that where he was married or something?
No, it's where he did his movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did
Mm.
movies there, and so now it's still a place where people go to get married.
Oh,
So I painted it. I won a ribbon on that one at an art gallery show. So I do paintings like that. I can paint horses and animals and birds and things
Okay.
like that. But those are not paint party paintings, but I do sell them.
mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have anything in the art gallery across the street?
I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to.
Just
I used to
curious.
be a member there, but I'm not anymore. I'm just so busy with my paint parties now. Taking off.
Okay.
I'm having three and 4 parties now a month.
Wow.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
a wow.
Yeah.
So next year, I'm hoping is even better than this year. But I want to stay around 4 parties because that's quite a bit of work for me to do, and still have my cleaning business. But
Wow.
so far, it's
Yeah.
going well.
Well, Eric, he'll do the cleaning for you so you can have more parties.
Yeah.
I'm always picking on Eric. Eric's like,
I still like to clean people's houses. This was fall birch trees we just did this paint party in the mall.
Yeah.
That one
I'm
was
just
fun.
my wife would tell you I think silly things. So we can combine. I know. I'm gonna off the wall. You ready?
Dear.
You have ready for this? We're gonna have a paint party at my house, and then afterwards a cleaning party where they clean. We'll just combine them both.
I'm sure you would love that one.
It's like-
Let's see, what would I charge for that? Wow.
Oh yeah, a pretty penny, I would
pretty
hope.
penny.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, after you're all done painting, clean it up. Clean up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Well, see, you wouldn't have to do it. You can have the rest of them All right, start cleaning.
A
Well,
cleanup class.
Yeah, the cleanup class after the paint party.
A lot of the males can
My
check
mind
that out.
works that way.
Yeah.
You know, I that's how my mind works. I connect things. I connect
Right.
dots. I'm
You're-
like, you know,
Still networking.
yeah, we're gonna, yeah, there we go. We're networking with both of your
Yeah.
businesses. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is fun stuff. Seriously. I mean, this is, I could see where this is just something that people should really be interested in doing.
Yes.
And they can come. Do we have a website?
I don't have a website. I use my Facebook.
We have a Facebook page.
I'm just not that computer savvy.
Okay.
And my Facebook actually works really well. Like I said, I joined several groups, and I just show my paintings on there, and then I even get people who want to buy them. Or you can go to my paint parties and workshops by Lorianne. That's where I show you all my events that are coming up with new paintings every month.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in being a part of our network, if you ever need help, like if you did want a website, there's people in the network who can help
Oh.
you.
Oh,
So
I'll
it's
think
actually
about
not
that.
as hard as you think.
Okay.
If you go through a service,
Okay.
you don't have to. I use GoDaddy,
Oh,
and it's
heard of
actually
that.
pretty simple. Pay for the domain, and then you get a template, and you start building your own put pictures on there, and it's actually pretty easy.
okay.
So if there's something you did want to do, that's another purpose of the network, to help each other with things like that.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
there's people that could help you set up a website.
Thank you.
I think even Eric knows how to set up websites. Sort of. But I do. No, I can't build you a website.
I used to
from
dabble with
scratch.
HTML and all that, but it's been
Yeah.
a while. So.
Yeah.
Well, how many people would look up a website versus Facebook? Anybody on there that wants to comment on that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And that's a good question.
I actually use like some of those tree links for my business. So I just like a beacons page. So you go to the beacons, and then it has all my different links to like on Instagram,
put the
Facebook, and
Hashtag.
nothing. It's like you go in when you manage it. Then you could put your web links in there, and then it appears as a bubble or a square, and then they could just click on that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
Well,
so at least you have like one centralized area if you don't want to go full website or whatever.
Mhm.
Then they go there and you just give like a very brief description, then you just click on it, and then you go to wherever you want them to go.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I do have a Call Me Queen Facebook page, but I rarely go there. I prefer people just to use my phone number and call me or text me.
Yeah.
That's how I do things. Or on Facebook, message me. I do the messaging. Call me, text me, message.
And I'm like that too, but you have to remember the young people.
Yes.
They will remember a name, and the first thing they'll do is they'll boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
and they'll look for it.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't pop up, I can't find it.
True,
And
true.
then they're done.
True.
They're done. So can't find it. We're done.
It's true.
So you got to, if you want to try to hit that younger generation as well, it's
Mhm.
always good to have the Facebook and now I have my limits. I do have a website, and I do Facebook. I don't do Twitter. I don't
Oh,
do Insta. No,
Me either.
I have my limits.
Yeah, me too.
I don't do all that.
Overload,
other stuff.
overload.
Yep. It's like, okay, that's enough. That's enough. I hardly even get on Facebook anymore either.
I highly recommend, though, I do highly recommend that everyone find a way to express yourself.
Hmm.
I'm remembering now. Are we almost out of time?
You're still good.
Oh, we got a
Okay.
few more minutes.
I'm just remembering how freeing it was for me to be able to, and this is another thing that I'm very passionate about, and that is helping people find their own gifts
Mhm.
and to give their gifts. Yeah, find your gift, refine your gift, and then give your gift. That is how we get fulfilled.
Right.
That's what gives us joy. Believe it or not, it's not getting, it's giving your gift,
Mhm.
because that gives you a purpose to live, a purpose to go on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people feel like they don't have a purpose, or why am I here? Well, you need to be creative and go help people. When you help people, you actually find your gift naturally.
Mhm.
It just naturally comes out. Go help someone else. And when you do, you're like, oh, I didn't know I could hammer those nails, but you found out you could when you went to go help someone else. So it's so freeing and so fulfilling when you give your gifts. And first you need to find your gift, and that is just to be free enough to try.
Yeah.
Just go try.
And that's a good point. A lot, and I do that myself. A lot of times we mentally block. You know, we think of something and go, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
And I think that's another value of your paint parties, because people can come to, I don't know how to paint. I don't know how to
Right.
paint.
Right.
And then the next thing you know, they create a painting. And then maybe that will help them the next time with something else.
Exactly.
They go, I don't know how to make that.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I did the painting.
It's
I can
true.
do this.
Nailing
you know?
it. You
Yeah.
nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah. Okay. so great time of year.
Yes.
This is an exciting business.
It really is.
And a wonderful person here sitting next to me that does this. And so I think you would find it very enjoyable for not just the holidays, but any occasion, or just, it doesn't even have to be an occasion. Just want to get a bunch of people that you care about together, want to have a paint party,
Yes.
do something.
And it's a really good price too. It's only $35. I supply everything.
A person.
A person.
That's it?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I supply everything and refreshments.
Okay, I wasn't going to bring up price because
Yeah.
I don't do that so much. You
Yeah.
brought it up, but
Yeah.
that's actually ridiculous.
It really
That
is.
is a ridiculous price.
Because I do a lot after I already told you how much time it takes just to figure out what I'm going
And
to
that
paint.
includes all the materials.
Yeah.
The canvas, the paint, the paint brushes. You don't have to go
Right.
and buy anything.
Right.
And except for your shirt and your pants. if you just, or your pillow, if you decide to. It's like, oops, I spilled
Yeah.
on my, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is a really, that's a bargain.
It really is.
That is a bargain.
Yeah.
And how long is it usually a paint party last?
Oh, it lasts about 3 hours.
Wow. So for $35, you're getting 3 hours of a wonderful time. You can't beat that. You can't beat that.
And
mean,
I keep getting repeat people also, really.
really?
I have about 3 to 4 different groups that constantly come. And then each time they come, I am in awe of how they keep getting better and they keep getting better. You just keep coming and having fun. And then before you know it, you'll be like, did I paint that?
Yeah.
You know, it's so fun.
Now I got to, well, I'll just pop in another question. Do you have a minimum? Like, okay, if I'm going to have a paint party, I can't have 2 people there.
Yeah.
What's your minimum?
I like 7 or more.
Oh, that's okay. 7
Yeah.
or more. Okay. So at least 7
Yeah.
people
Mhm.
or more to
Yeah.
do a party. Okay.
Yeah.
That's an important question.
It is.
So,
I like your questions.
yeah, it takes me a little while for me to think sometimes, but
You don't watch enough Bob Ross.
I know. So, no, you're gonna have to. Well, you know Jessica, so yeah, you're gonna have
Yes.
to chat with
Well,
her.
Jessica, your wife even said she was going to get some canvas and have your children paint. It sounds like you're going to have a paint party with your family.
I would think she would be in on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she loves to do crafts and stuff. So, okay, I'm there. Yeah. So you coordinated with Jessica, and then I get to participate. So that sounds like fun. I
You know
really
what's-
would like that.
you know
Jessica, if you're listening,
Yeah.
go ahead, plan a paint party,
Ooh.
and let's have one, and yeah, have the kid. Maybe we can do it. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can do it while Jade's here. You know,
Fun.
that's right after Christmas. She's coming for just a few days.
Yeah.
But that would be fun. Okay.
You know, I make cards with my paintings also. I take pictures of my paintings and then I make greeting cards. And that's a lot of fun to give to your family too. When you do your paint party paintings, you can make a photo and make some cards to send to your friends and family also.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm
Yeah.
sold on a paint party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are we almost? Oh, we are up. We are up out of time. So this was fun.
Very much.
And you
thank
were worried, could we talk for an hour?
I know.
Are you
right?
serious? We never have a problem going the whole hour, do we, Eric? We,
Wow.
I mean, sometimes we go over an hour, but I don't think we.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
he's-
so the next paint party, can I say that?
yes.
The next paint party is December 3rd at the mall in the Mesquite Mercantile Store. And it's going to be the red truck for
Okay.
Christmas. Then after that, December 17th, that's the snow cardinal that you saw.
Uh-huh.
And then in January 14th is at Doc's Watering Hole with the sun-kissed snow. Let me show that one more time.
So you got lots of opportunities coming up. And
This
that
is gonna
one-
be a-
okay.
Doc's Watering Hole, January 14th.
All right.
And the schedule can be seen on your Facebook page, Paint Parties and Workshops by Lorianne.
Yes, that's where I post my events. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, TC. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Travis. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We did, as always. And thank you for coming and being my guest.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thank
And
you
thanks
for
for
your
being a
time.
part of our network. You're a big plus to our network, I will say. Eric, we have to go. Next week, who's going to be on our podcast?
I'm going to answer that question.
Okay.
We're not going to keep anybody in suspense like you always like to do. Like, make them tune in next week so they can see who's going to be on here. It's going to be Tom Turkey.
Tom Turkey.
Because it's Thanksgiving. We're not going to be here.
Yeah, we're not going to be here. A reminder, no
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 live
Eric.
stream next week. No me. No Rob.
Nope, we're not going to be here. We're going to be home with our families, as you should be. You shouldn't be tuning in to our podcast anyway. You should be spending time with your family next Thursday and enjoying their company and some good food.
Yes.
However, next week after,
Oh, then we do have a show.
not
2 weeks.
not in 2 weeks,
Well,
we'll be
who's
back.
Who's going to be on that show?
You're gonna have to turn in and find out because even I don't know.
Oh, and I don't remember myself. Okay, so 2 weeks from now, we'll be back here at the Warrior Healing Center with the Veteran-Owned Business Network. And one more last plug, Warrior Healing Center. They're doing so much to help all of us. I mean, these people are fabulous, dedicate so much of their own time, and they're doing it totally selfless. They're honestly just trying to help us all. They know that we're struggling. They're trying to help our businesses succeed and keep the doors open. So thank you.
Yes.
You got the last word.
Okay.
I just want to thank all the people who already come to my paint parties and keep it up. You're doing great. Every time you come, you get better and better. And for those who haven't been to my party yet, you need to step out there and do something fun. I'll see you at my next party.
Good night.